So for my first move, I'll activate the spell card Foolish Burial. I can send a monster from my deck to the graveyard. Any response?
What?
Any response to me activating Foolish Burial to send a monster from my deck to the graveyard?
No.
And the monster I will send is Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm. And now, because I have no monsters on my field, I can special summon Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm from my graveyard. Now his summon effect activates. When Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm is normal or special summon, I can add a Supreme King Gate monster from my deck and add it to my hand. That will choose Supreme King Gate Magician.
What's up, Anthony?
He said he got banned from last week on Tuesday, and then he'll be back live on Thursday evening.
Still hearing the underdogs.
Look,
Now,
if I was worried about my viewers on here, I would share my line.
I'll activate Perform a Power Odd Eyes Valet and set the pendulum scale, with him being a scale 8. And next I'll activate Supreme King Gate Magician to set the pendulum scale for him being a scale 1. Now, Supreme King Gate Magician's pendulum effect activates. I'll destroy him and replace him with a different Supreme King Gate monster from my deck and place him in the same pendulum. No. And I will replace Supreme King Gate Magician with Supreme King Gate 0 and set the pendulum scale with his scale 0. Next one might come as a surprise, but because I have a Supreme King Gate card in my Pendulum Zone other than itself, I can send a Pendulum Dragon, Xyz Dragon, Synchro Dragon, or Fusion Dragon from my hand or extra deck to the graveyard. And if I do, I can special summon this monster from my hand. So, I will send Crystal Clear Wing Single Dragon from my extra deck to the graveyard. The special summon is the Queen King Gate Magician from my hand. Now, when Supreme King Gate Magician is special summoned, I can add a card that mentions Supreme King Zark in its card text from my deck to my hand, other than a spellcaster type. And the card I will be adding is Soul the Supreme Celestial King. I use Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm and Supreme King Gate Magician as materials for Link Summon. I Link Summon Beyond the Pendulum.
Alright.
And with Beyond the Pendulum, I pay on Beyond's Link Summon effect. I will pay 1,200 life points in order for me to a pendulum monster from my deck to my hand. And the monster I will summon is Perform a Power Skulker that joke.
Family, we get into arguments with my brother. This is me and my brother. My brother, we always try to get in my bed, so it's
Now, with scale 0, With scales 0 and 8, I can pendulum summon monsters whose levels also are between 1 and 7.
Yeah, Captain KO warned me about your pendulum.
I will pendulum summon Supreme King Gate Magician times 2.
Quick question: do pendulums go into the extra deck, or do they go in your normal deck?
Pendulum monsters go to the top of the extra deck whenever they leave the field.
And I'm like, do you put them in when you start a duel? Do they automatically go in your extra deck?
All pendulum monsters start off being in the main deck.
That's what I figured. Okay, well, sir, because I haven't used any of my pendulum monsters yet before.
Unless the okay. Most monsters that are normal and effect and ritual pendulum monsters go into like the main deck. But pendulum monsters that are fusion, synchro, or disease monsters remain in the extra deck face down.
Okay.
And next, I will normal summon Perform a Pal Skulk that Joker since I didn't normal summon this turn.
Alright.
Use normal summon, I get to add one Pal monster, a Magician Pendulum monster, or an Jorax monster from my deck to my hand, other than itself. Monster I'm going to, and the card I'm going to add is Perform a Pal Pendulum Sorcerer. Next, I will set one card face down and end my turn.
Alright. Draw. Well, let's start off with the right princess. With her special effect, I can send her from my hand, field, or hand or field to straight to the graveyard. Which every monster on the field, their level times 300 gets taken away from their attack points.
The only monster that won't be affected will be my Beyond the Pendulum, because it's a Link monster and has no levels.
And
Perform Pal Skulker at Joker's attack points will decrease to 600. And both of my Supreme King Gate Magicians are level 7. So,
because I sent one card to the graveyard, regardless if it was battle or not, I can special summon whatever the heck that long freaking word is, dragon. There's like 26 characters in its name. And I have not normal summoned yet, so I am going to normal summon Raw Disciples. And I'm going to use this effect to let me bring out 2 more Raw Disciples. If this doesn't cause me to spit out all my cards.
yes, Just Bean, that's true.
Tekken, he can't see your comment. You have to be on his live for him to be able to see your comment.
It's true. The only exception is if we're under guest instead of co-hosting.
Alright. If I can magically hold this in place. That's a bad thing about Build This, man. Alright. It lets me bring out 2 other Raw Disciples.
Alright.
And lets me tribute them to special summon ring base of raw.
It won't let you special summon because like they can only be tribute for the summon of a divine beast monster. And furthermore, after your Raw's disciples are special summoned, I will now reveal my face down card, Soul of the Supreme Celestial King. With this, I contribute a spellcaster pendulum monster whose original attack points are 2,500, like one of my Supreme King Gate magicians, for example. And from there, I can banish fusion materials first, and then special summon Supreme King Zark. So first, from my deck, I will banish Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon.
Hey, I have that pendulum.
Then next, I will banish Crystal Clearwing Synchro Dragon from my graveyard. Extra deck. Now for my extra deck. I will banish Starving Venom Predator Power Fusion Dragon and Odd Eye's Rebellion Xyz Dragon. With this, now I will special summon Supreme King Zark for Fusion Summon.
What's up, Tekken?
And now Supreme King Zark's effect will not be negated due to the fact that the specific monsters were banished prior to its summon. Therefore, because Supreme King Zark is special summoned, all cards on your field will now be destroyed.
Alright. So all my monsters are destroyed, huh?
All cards on your field.
Alright.
We did hear something out there.
I believe you're there, Josephine. And thank you.
Yeah, I can't special summon, and I already did my normal summon, so I'm pretty much screwed here. Alright. Your turn. Waiting for the 8400 to come.
Now, I draw. First, I'll use Beyond the Pendulum and perform a Power Skullcrab Joker to link summon. I will link summon into Grand Sulphur Cord Coolia. Is it right? Oh. First, I'll activate my quick play spell, Wings of Light.
I'm right here.
I'll activate my quick play spell card, Wings of Light, and during my main phase, I can either add Supreme King Dragon or Supreme King Gate Pigeon Monster from my deck in my hand, or special summon it instead. And I will choose the special summon option because I control a Supreme King Zark. And the card I will summon is Supreme King Dragon Lightworm.
Your kids don't deserve it.
Next, I will Pendulum Summon Perform a Power Pendulum Sorcerer from my hand. Because Perform a Power Pendulum Sorcerer is special summon, I can target up to 2 cards on my field and destroy them. And if I do, I can add Perform a Power monsters with different names from my deck to my hand. The Supreme King Gate 0 and Perform a Power Eyes Valet will be destroyed. And the cards I will add from my deck will be Perform a Power Artist Dissolver and Perform a Power Artist Synchron. Now I'll activate. Oh, and because cards were destroyed on my field, I special summon Astrograph Sorcerer. And from there, I activate Perform a Power Artist Dissolver and set the pendulum scale. Now I activate Perform a Power Artist Dissolver's pendulum effect. I will fusion summon a dragon type monster using monsters from my hand or field. So, my target will be Perform a Power Pendulum Sorcerer on my field and Perform a Power Artist Synchron in my hand. Because Perform a Power Artist Synchron is used as a material in my hand, it will be sent to the graveyard. While a pendulum monster on my field will be sent to the top of my extra deck. This fusion summon Arise Vortex Strike. Now I'll proceed to battle phase. Grand Sulphur Cord Coolia gains 100 attack points for each face-up pendulum monster in my extra deck. And the pendulum monsters I have in my main deck are So, that's 600 extra attack points on top of its natural 2,700. So Grand Silver Cord Coolia will attack you directly for 3,300.
Do what?
Grand Silver Cord Coolia will attack you for 3,300 because its original 2,700 attack points have its attack points increased by 100 for each pendulum monster in my extra deck. That's already been on top.
Alright.
Next, Arise Vortex Dragon will attack you directly for 2,500.
Okay.
Now, Supreme King Zark will attack you directly for 4,000.
And that game, like I said, I knew you were going to do that. Out of curiosity, did you build your dual disc?
Yes.
How long did it take you to do that?
3 to 4 hours.
Jeez. Alright, I'll grab. Now, is this where we draw an extra card for starting turn, or is this just normal?
The player that goes first cannot draw.
Does not draw, okay.
This guy's gonna apologize.
Alright.
Seeing his side of stuff. Just let's just spread it. Check the better spread. You know.
Alright.
Later.
Well, how the heck am I going to... That's the bad thing about this dual disc. I can only go up to 900. Wait. 99. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Never mind.
As far as life points are concerned?
Do what?
You mean for life points or just for overall guards?
For life points, I can only go up to 99.
Oh, okay, so you can't just go above 10,000 life points. Just in case. I see. I got it.
Alright. I'm gonna lay down two two cards. They go in. Come on. I know you want to go in. Let's go in. Fine. Right over here, maybe? There we go. Must be clogged or something.
Alright, 2 cards face down.
I'm gonna put this one face down. Hey, I cleared up the spot. Look, I put it in there now. Goals.
Nice.
And I'm gonna go ahead and oh, wrong one. Really? I just had you in there. Now you're gonna be a pain in my butt. Here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Poison of the Old Man to give me an extra 1,200 on my life points.
Is it a quick play spell?
How do you know if it's a quick play?
Spell cards have different icons because, like, if the text spell card has like a lightning symbol next to it, that means it's a quick play spell.
Never noticed that.
If it has an infinity symbol next to it, that means it's continuous.
Okay, so this one does not have that symbol. This one has, yeah, it has a lightning.
Yeah, that lightning symbol means that it's a quick play spell card. And trap and quick play spell cards cannot be activated during the turn they're set unless specific conditions are met.
Oh, so like if I get attacked, I can play that. Right?
Or if it's during your opponent's turn.
Do spell cards do that too? I mean, trap cards? Okay, that. Alright, then what does a back arrow mean on the trap card?
It means it's a counter trap.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got definitely. Alright, I got a couple of monsters that kept saying counter traps. I never noticed that. Probably why my brother kept beating me. Well, I am going to do one thing. I am going to use Light Force Sealed to banish one monster in your hand.
It's not the end of the turn yet. So, because you activated it during the turn you set, you can't really activate that during the same time.
Alright, then I'll just end my turn.
In that case, I draw. Since it's my standby phase, now you can activate one of your face down cards.
Right there.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I do the Lightning Sword. This is old, so you probably know what it does. Right?
More or less.
It just banishes a card from your opponent's hand face down during your opponent's 4th standby phase. After this card's activation, return that card to their hand.
And which one will you banish?
The one your pointing finger is on. Your pointing finger. The one in the middle.
Oh, my first card?
Sure.
Card you banish is Lightning Storm.
Alright.
Most people I know.
It's really him. And now for main phase, I activate my spell card, Piri Reis Map. And because it's the beginning of my main phase 1, I will choose to add a monster with 0 attack and defense points. But I cannot activate that monster's effects until it's normal summon. And furthermore, after I add that card from my deck to my hand, my life points are cut in half. And I will choose to add Samsara de Lotus. And from there, my life points will drop to 4,000.
Alright.
Now, I will normal summon Samsara DoS. And with that, I will activate Samsara DoS' effect to tribute itself to special summon a Yubel monster from my deck. I special summon Spirit of Yubel. When Spirit of Yubel is special summon, I can either add or set a spell or trap card that mentions Yubel in its card text.
It's fun, duelist. We'll duel sometime. I always hope for a duel.
And I will choose to set this card.
My friend lives in Chicago.
Next, I play my continuous spell, Nightmare Pain. And I will activate its effect to destroy a dark monster on my field or hand in order to add a card that mentions Yubel in its card text. And I will choose to add Gruesome Grave Squirmer.
I got a friendship necklace now. Thank you, duelist. I feel pretty.
And now, since I control a Fiend type monster, I can special summon Gruesome Grave Squirmer to my field. And I will choose to destroy Spirits of Yubel. And when Spirit of Yubel is destroyed, I can special summon Yubel from my hand, deck, graveyard, or banishstone. You have no monsters on your field, do you?
No.
In that case, I will shift to my end phase, and during this time, Samsara DoS' effect will now activate. Since I control Yubel, I can either add it to my hand or special summon it to my field in defensive position. Or just special summon it in general. So yeah, I will go with the latter and special summon it. And now, Yubel's effect activates. I will tribute Gruesome Grave Squirmer to maintain my Yubel on the field. With that, my turn will come to an end. Now it's your turn.
Alright, I draw.
Thank you for the lights.
Alright. What's your monster's attacks?
0.
Both of them?
Yes.
Alright, well, I'm going to tribute one of your monsters. Here, you can have this.
Which one?
Your attack position one.
Okay then.
You get the Godla, the Mystery Dusk Kaiju, and it has 27 attack and 1600 defense. Which position do you want it?
All kaijus have to be special summoned in attack position.
Okay, so you want to attack?
Well, the kaiju that you're giving me is automatically special summoned in attack position.
Alright, well, it's on your side and attack.
Yep.
Alright, and now I'm gonna place. Don't laugh at me when I say this name. Jakipol? Jakipol. Then defense. Oh my god. What's in there too? Yeah, hard to put these cards down. Alright. And
What's its attack points?
It's in defense. It's 1200.
Oh, was that a special summon?
No, normal.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay.
We're going with that actually. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Alright, and I can't really do anything, so I'll end my turn.
Very well then. During your end phase, I'll activate my continuous trap, Eternal Favorite. And I will choose to special summon Yubel from my graveyard.
What were you doing? Didn't hear you.
I activate my continuous trap card, the Eternal Favorite, and I will use the first effect to special summon Yubel from my graveyard or bench.
Well, I'm using Face Off. When a spell, attack, or a monster effect is oh no, never mind. That's only during the damage step. You're good.
I can see over. Obviously, see black.
Okay. Now it's mine.
Crash can screen.
I draw. Now, I activate Samsara Delos' effect to tribute itself and special summon a Yubel monster from my deck.
Don't forget, did you take that one card that attributed to give you the Kaiju? Or whatever the butterfly looking thing is?
Yeah, that's what I special summoned through Eternal Favorite. And from there, I will special summon my other Spirit of Yubel. Now, Spirit of Yubel's effect will now activate once again.
It's crazy. Like, I found. Like,
This,
I don't know.
I will choose to add Geist Grinder Golem.
It's almost like a freak.
Now then, I'll reveal a Yubel monster in my hand and special summon Geist Grinder Golem to your field, and I will special summon him in attack position on your field. Center zone.
Alright, what we doing? Just swapping monsters now?
No, I'm giving you a monster for free.
I just gave you a monster for free.
No, you got rid of one of my monsters for your Kaiju. That's the difference. And here's one other difference though.
Longer.
With Geist Grinder Golem on your field special summon in attack position, I can special summon the revealed Yubel monster to my field. Yeah. And now I will overlay my level 10 Yubel and Spirits of Yubel
Alright.
in order to Xyz summon. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. And I will use Gustav Max's effects. I will detach one material and deal you 2,000 points of effect damage.
I take 2,000?
Yeah.
And that was from getting attacked or an effect or something?
Special effect.
Special effect?
Yes.
Stuff rather than
I'm gonna do face off when a spell attack card or monster effect is activated during the damage step, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it.
Okay. Now then, I am going to use Nightmare Pain's effect to destroy my Spirit of Yubel that's on the field. And I will then add another gruesome Grave Squirmer. And with Spirit of Yubel's destruction, I can special summon Yubel.
You'll have them still backing up this year. You're going to be more in yourself to deal with.
If you're talking, I can't hear you, man. I think you went mute.
The one that looks like a crayon.
No, I'm not muted.
Okay.
It looks like it's red. It's like black and pink.
What's up, Aunt Missy?
Oh God.
Before I forget, at this moment, I will activate Gruesome Gravescorner's effect from my graveyard. I will banish it to special summon a fiend monster with 0 attack and defense points other than itself from my hand or graveyard. Let's give a welcome back to Spirit of Yubel, shall we?
That's what they had.
Alright.
Now I will proceed to battle phase. Spirit of Yubel will attack into Geistgrinder Golem. And at this moment, Duel Fest will happen separately. When Geistgrinder Golem attacks a Yubel monster, its opponent, being me, will gain 3,000 life points.
And this is what I found out.
And next, because of Nightmare Pain's effect, you take damage that I would have taken from battles involving a Yubel monster.
So how much should I take?
3,000.
Jeez. Alright.
Luckily for you, though, Geistgrinder Golem's opponent life point gaining effect only happens once per turn. So the second attack won't trigger Geistgrinder Golem's effect again. And now you're good. I attacked with Spirit of Yubel, right? Or was it the regular Yubel?
That's on your side, bro.
Oh, right. It was with the original Yubel. Okay. So, Spirit of Yubel will now attack at Geistgrinder Golem, and with Nightmare Pain's effect, you take 3,000 points of effect damage. Key note.
You're attacking what?
Geistgrinder Golem with Spirit of Yubel. And here's the fun part. Both Yubel and Spirit of Yubel cannot be destroyed by battle, and I don't take damage from battles involving Yubel monsters.
So how much should I take again?
3,000. Now for main phase 2. I'll activate Gruesome Graves.
So that monster you gave me never leaves my side.
No, your monster stays on the field, because it wasn't destroyed at all. Alright, main phase 2. So, let's see. You have 2 monsters on your field, or is it... Yes, you have 2 monsters on your field, because that golem fills up one of your monster slots. And you already have an existing monster in defense position. So here's the fun thing. Here's the funny for you. While I control the original Yubel on my field, I will now activate Eternal Favorite's second effect. I will discard 1 card and send Eternal Favorite to the graveyard, and fusion summon a monster using monsters from either side of the field, including a Yubel monster. So I will use Geistgrinder Golem, your defense position monster, my Spirit of Yubel, the Kaiju that you gave me, and the regular Yubel. This one's going to be icing on the cake for you, trust me.
So you sent my Gorkapole to the grave to use it for fusion summoning.
Yes.
Well, thanks to that, I can pull out a level 4 insect monster.
This will be Alright. So that will be your Chainlink 2 in response to Yubel the Loving Defender's Chainlink 1 on Fusion Summon.
There's something hands on cold. I can't find it, and I don't feel like taking 2.5 years to do it, so I ain't gonna worry about it.
Okay. In that case, you build the Loving Defender Forever's Fusion Summon effect will activate. This card's Fusion Summon, my opponent takes 500 points for damage multiplied by the number of fusion monsters used for his Fusion Summon.
So, that's 2,000, ain't it?
2,500.
Win.
Everything really sucks.